Hello everybody, After Pix here, back with a review for y'all. Uh, so, first of all, everybody, sorry for not uploading Friday, everybody, but there were some people here on the roof there, that work on the roof of the house there, and they were making noise there. By the time they got done there, it was relatively close time for me to get ready for work there and so that, so didn't have time to do the video there, so, those of you looking forward to my review from King Kong vs. Godzilla there, it will be out sometime tomorrow there, so make sure y'all see for that there, so yeah. But, I had a pretty good week, everybody, with the family coming over. But also, this weekend, being WrestleMania week, of course, everybody told y'all what I would have a video out to review a night 1 and 2 there. And there's an overall thoughts video there for WrestleMania, so yeah. So let's go ahead and jump right into everybody. WrestleMania 30, so everybody, start off with night 1 there, everybody. Yeah, there was. So I remember everyone trying to keep it under control here. That's some food not so long ago, but I'll try to keep it under control here for the video. Anyways, oh no, WrestleMania 37 is the first show for WWE. They have like fans in there. It was nice seeing the crowd again, stuff like that there. So yeah, while I kind of got used to I kind of got used to the fans around shows for WWE. I definitely do prefer the the live crowd reaction instead of the crowd reactions that we've put in recently there with, but the pandemic still go around there, so they're the same way they've been doing whatnot. So hopefully this will be the beginning of the returns for live events there, so like that there, having fans back for wrestling shows, stuff like that there. So yeah. There was a little delay though for the first little bit night when everybody as there was a weather warning there by the storm came in there, so that caused a bit of delay for WrestleMania there. And saw some impromptu interviews and pros there for the superstars, which I thought were pretty good. Then after that one, the main show kicked off there, with Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan hosting the shows there. And, I'll just go ahead and boil up, my thoughts on O'Neil and Hogan there. I thought they were alright. I mean, they weren't bad, but they weren't necessarily good either there, but so Bailey got the mix there. Definitely felt like she definitely helped carry those segments there, but but the O'Neil and Hogan segments there, they were just there, they said they were gonna be the host for WrestleMania there. They didn't necessarily do much hosting duties there as that, so that's all I'm really gonna say about that there. So yeah, they were all right overall. So. But then everybody, we got kicked off with the first match, everybody, which was the WWE Championship match, everyone, with Bobby Lashley defending title against Drew McIntyre there. I thought this was a really good match, everybody. Definitely a good way to kick off WrestleMania there. Back and forth between Lashley and McIntyre there, but everybody forth there, but they did there with Drew trying to hit the Claymore there, but the distraction got caused by MVP there. That eventually led to Bobby dodging the Claymore there, locking the Hurt Lock there. Drew fighting back for a long time there. They eventually did pass out there, and Bobby Lashley ended up retaining the WWE Championship tonight here. So, and like I said, this was one of the harder matches to predict for WrestleMania. Everyone, I originally picked Drew there, but I'm not mad that Lashley won there. Like, I'm a fan of both Drew and Lashley there. And definitely booking Lashley strong as the new WWE Champion there, but. As for whether him and Drew will have a rematch later down the line, we'll have to wait and see there. MVP causes distraction there. That may be some words for rematch there, but aside for that, Bobby Lashley match went pretty clean here tonight, so I guess I'll have to wait and see over time there. But overall, really good match. That was a good way to kick off WrestleMania there. Then after that one, we had the Women's Tag Team Turmoil match, everyone, which had Lana and Naomi taking on Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Natalya, and Tamina, the Riot Squad, and Carmella and Billie Kay there. Everyone, y'all saw my predictions for everyone. I did say that, I heard rumors that they would be added to the matchup there, but I didn't know for sure. Looks like that was the case there, so. That was an alright matchup here, but And kicked off with Naomi and Lana there, taking on Carmella and Billie Kay. Although Naomi did not last very long though, as they were taken out there via a roll-out combo from Carmella and Billie Kay onto Naomi there. So one of my two picks there got taken out right away. So yeah. So much for that payoff for the rivalry between Lana and Nia Jax there. I guess I'll save that for Backlash, I guess. Which I'll get to earlier later telling everyone. So, but anyways, everyone, after everyone came out the Riot Squad there, which are, if there was a tag team that definitely stood out the most in this matchup here, it was definitely the Riot Squad. Liv Morgan, Ruby Riot definitely put a great work in this matchup. They definitely look the strongest out of all the teams there and stuff like that. Since they managed to take out Carmella and Billie Kay there, they managed to fight off Mandy Rose and Brooke. Although I feel kind of bad for Dana and Mandy there, as there were some botches there. Before not entirely their fault. It was because of the weather there, it's probably because of the rain. But Mandy Rose ended up slipping on the entrance ramp there, and there's another case there where they almost slipped because of the rope. Because the ropes were still wet for the rain there, stuff like that. Man, they put a good fight against the Riot Squad there, but they actually got taken out there. And then it came down to the Riot Squad versus the Italian Tabita there, but go back for between both teams there, but in the end, Italia Tabita did get the win after they I can't remember. I think it was Liv Morgan that was in the ring there. Italia was got over a sharpshooter there, but then she decided to give the win for Tamia there. Tamia went on top splash there, top rope at the frog splash there. She got the win, and so Natalia and Tamito ended up winning there. They were my second picks to win there. By as y'all remember my prediction video there, I picked one team for each brand there. So so Natalia and Tamito won the matchup there, and thus they would move on to face Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the Women's Tag Championships there, which I will talk about that matchup a little later on. So overall, I thought it was a decent matchup there, but there were some rough spots in the matchup there, but I thought overall the teams looked strong for the most part there. But with the Red Squad looking the strongest there, since they were the third team out there, made it to last all the way to the end there. So I hope we get to see the Red Squad as future Women's Tag Team Champions there. But so yeah. Next, everybody was definitely up there as one of the best one-on-one matches. Everybody, which was Cesaro for Seth Rollins there, but this is a great matchup. Everybody, right back and forth between Cesaro and Seth Rollins there, but I felt like this match was definitely something as a long time come for Cesaro there. I mean, Cesaro's been one of the most underrated superstars in WWE there. I mean, he's been one of the best underrated workers there, but for some reason or another there, whenever he's been given that chance to prove himself as a big star, WWE just pull the plug on him there when he's starting to get when Irons started to strike there and stuff like that. Better have been back at WrestleMania 30 there. Cesaro won the Underdog Battle Royal. Seemed like big things were gonna be coming for him there, but then not really much happened afterwards there, but stuff like that. So. But don't worry about you, Cesaro managed to get the win after hitting the swing there for Seth Rollins there. Taking two different ones there. First, the airplane spin there, which Cesaro ended up doing with no hands to Seth Rollins there. Then there, of course, a giant swing there. Then fish him off with the neutralizer for the win there. So Seth did pretty good this match. He was a tough point for Cesaro there. Like I said, Cesaro this was definitely a breakout match for him there. Like I said, a long time come for him there. His first one-on-one match at WrestleMania there. He managed to get the win. Hopefully this is big things come up for Cesaro there. Hopefully he'll be one of the future challengers for Universal Championship later on down the line. So yeah. Next, everybody, was the Raw Tag Team Championship match, everybody, which was the New Day defending titles against AJ Styles and Omos. This match was definitely a bit interesting. Did not expect it to play out the way I thought it did there, but despite being the face team, New Day acted more like the heels there. They kept AJ Styles from tagging Omos for a long time there, so that AJ was definitely yeah the double team there for majority matchup there. Close to the end, he tags it Omos there, and Omos Omos looks strong in this matchup here by him. Driving a wrecking machine there, but deflected a lot of the New Day's attacks there, and eventually led the win there after AJ took Xavier Woods out of the equation. Hit a phenomenal forearm, springboard off the ropes out to Omos' shoulders, hit him. Xavier Woods with the phenomenal forearm there. They almost picked up a couple kicks there, dropped over the double choke slam there, double choke bomb there to get the win and hit. And Omos and AJ Styles won the Raw Tag Championships there. Overall, I thought it was a good matchup here, but I said I played out differently than I expected there, but in the good kind of way. And for almost his first matchup here, I thought he looked strong overall there. I'll be interested to see what's going to be happening with him, AJ Styles there, what will be happening with New Day going forward there and stuff like that. So yeah, we're all good matchup here. Next up was Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman in the steel cage matchup there. Everyone mentioned before, everyone wasn't necessarily too excited for this matchup here, mainly because of the build for the matchup there and stuff like that. But I thought the match will still be entertaining. At least be entertained there. And for most, after just about it was there. But although Shane McMahon got a lot more offense there, I expected there. More to the part of the assistance from Jackson Riker and Elias there, because Strowman was making his way to the ring there. He got attacked by steel chairs by both of them there. Shane McMahon, they will have a better chance against Braun Strowman there. But in the matchup, though, it did not end well for Shane McMahon there. As Braun was able to fight back against the odds there. And both him and Shane were top of the cell there. And Shane took a huge fall from the top of the cage onto the ring mat there. Strowman climb back down there. Picked Shane up, hit him the red power slam, got the win. So Braun Strowman got the win there for Shane McMahon there. So glad to see that there. I mean, I thought Shane was gonna pull some off there, try to get the win there, something like that. But that didn't happen there. I'm not upset about that. So you'll see Braun Strowman win the the match was definitely better than expected there, but hopefully this will be the end of this feud here, because I don't know how should make it to you mess around Braun after this here. So yeah. Next up, everybody, was definitely one of the most surprising matches of the show, which was Bad Bunny and Damian Priest taking on The Miz and John Morrison, everybody. There, what the big thing here, everybody, was, how Bad Bunny was going to be doing this matchup here, because of, as y'all, he's a celebrity, and usually, celebrities, usually don't, while there have been exceptions there, like Stephen Mill, and a few matches he's been in there, from his match with SummerSlam there, and his one-on-one match with Christopher Daniels at All Out, All In there, which was the big show that was laid up blueprints for AEW there. Of course, other stuff, more recently was Shaquille O'Neal, his appearance on AEW there. We haven't really seen too many celebrities do too much action in the ring there and stuff like that there. But Bad Bunny definitely, surprise, and definitely blew expectations there for the people, including myself there. He actually started the match there, and he got pretty good offense of the Miz there. He took a lot of the offense there for both Miz and Morrison in the matchup there, but actually Priest did tagged in there to help, even the odds there and stuff like that. There's also a cool spot where, Bad Bunny and Priest did a double Falcon Arrow onto Miz and Morrison there, but and Probably the thing that surprised me the most there was Bad Bunny did a Canadian Destroyer to John Morrison to the outside there. I mean, I was expecting him to do some big moves there, but I did not expect him to pull it off. That was cool to see there. And with the matchup in there with Data Priest and Bad Bunny, hit a double team move onto the Miz there. Uh, the chair crossbody count for Bad Bunny pinned the Miz to get the win there. So overall, really good matchup here. Um, Bad Bunny definitely, the breakout person in this matchup here, since he was the one that a lot of people was going to be wondering what he's going to be able to do there and whatnot. But I heard, from different sites there, he was traded, the performance there. Well, that trade paid off there. He looked very impressive there, and that'll be interesting to see if he will come back for future matches for WWE or not there, so. And, of course, it was good to see David Priest win his first WrestleMania matchup there. Like I said before, I'm a big fan of David Priest there, but happy to see him win his first matchup there, so yeah. We're all really good matchup there, but it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here next here. And then, finally, everybody, we get to the main event for night one, everybody, for the show, which was Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship, everybody. And like I said before, everyone, I was very excited for this matchup here. Sasha and Bianca are two of my favorite women's wrestlers in WWE today there. I was expecting this to be one of the best matches for me in there, and they definitely delivered on that part there. Great action for both Sasha and Bianca there, and Bianca definitely showed impressive piece of strength there, probably the best example there was Sasha Banks did a suicide dive the outside there, but Bianca caught her, then she picked her up over her head, and she literally carried Sasha back to the ring, up to the steps there, just threw her back in there, so. Sasha, she didn't back down, though. She definitely gave the fight there to Bianca Belair. By the end, Bianca did get the win there after, she ended up hitting Sasha with her hair there. You roll from her for NXT there. Bianca did use her hair like a whip there to her points, and I believe this is the first time I've seen her doing the main roster there. And she hit Sasha hard there. Like after the match, you can see a huge whelp on Sasha's stomach after the matchup there. But after that, Bianca hit the KOD on Sasha to get the win, and she became the new SmackDown Women's Champion there. So overall, great matchup there. Like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite matches from this past weekend for WrestleMania. Everybody, like I said, this matchup definitely met my expectations there, and it was good to see Bianca win here, have a breakout moment here at WrestleMania there, and be one of the next big stars for WWE, the women's division there and stuff like that. So yeah, awesome to see there, and it'll be interesting to see what we go forward between her and Sasha next couple weeks here, everybody. And that was all the stuff of night one, everybody. Now on the stuff of night two, real quick here. So I'll just pull all the stuff here for night two here, everybody. So. Excuse me. Alright, well, sorry, it took me a minute there, but, got all the stuff for night two here, so, on to stuff for night two, everybody, while I did think both nights were strong overall there, if y'all had to ask me which night was was the stronger two, that was definitely had to be night one there, so I felt like there were, the more, exciting matches there, as there were, and moments there, so while night two did have a couple of duds there, and so like, like I said, night two was still overall a very good night there as well. Just barely the beginning portion there that wasn't necessarily that good there, but in terms of match, everyone, the night kicked off there with Bray Wyatt versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Ray Orton there, but although I will say, there were definitely some interesting things that happened there. There are interesting like Ray Orton, he was wearing he was wearing white attire instead of wearing black attire that I thought was something different there. And the feed, we ended up from going the crispy feed there from Fastlane there to the return. I guess sort of return to form there. To old Fiend, Alexa Bliss. There was a giant jacket of box there. Alexa Bliss rolled the thing there. The Fiend merge outfit there. That was a cool entrance there for the Fiend for WrestleMania there. The match overall, what I thought was just okay. I mean, it was probably the least exciting match for WrestleMania by. I mean, I felt it wasn't a bad match per se, but compared to the other matches that have happened at WrestleMania, there was definitely very lackluster there. Spent a little more between Orton and the Fiend here and stuff like that there, but plus the end of the match definitely soured the overall match as a whole there. And when the match did there, when it looked like the Fiend was already control there and stuff like that, wanted to be able to claw on Brady Orton there, about to hit Sister Abigail, but then Alexa Bliss shit up, having this change outfit there. She had like a crown on, the black liquid dripping all over her, like similar to the ooze and liquid that we saw Ray Orton spit up there, slant, like the lead up there, but like Alexa was be possessed there one night by Sister Abigail, which I thought was a cool moment there, but the match ended. Not too long afterward, says Fiend turned around, got hit by RKO, and a 1-2-3, Randy Orton ended up winning the match up there. I was like, what? That was it? After everything that's happened between Orton and the Fiend, that's how you're getting this feud? I mean, man. And then after the match up there, the Fiend stood at Alexa Bliss there's fight, then the lights went out there, then everybody disappeared. And crowd ended up booing after the match up there, which I don't blame them there because like I said, definitely very lackluster until a month to several months long feud there. I mean, this was definitely one of the longest lasting feuds leading up into WrestleMania there, and that's how WWE ends it. I mean, come on, man. As overall, it was alright match, with definitely the weakest match in my opinion at WrestleMania there, due to the lackluster ending there and stuff like that. So yeah, and I've heard people see on off whether the Fiend's been buried or whatnot there, but and I remember doing a video back in the day there, doing a rant on how the ending for Hell in Cell 2019 ended there with Seth Rollins and the dumb way that match ended there with the Fiend. But anyway, was able to recover back from that there. And even when he lost the Universal Championship to Goldberg last year, they was able to recover that after having the Fiend beat John Cena last year, so maybe there. But I felt like this was a match that the Fiend had to win. Otherwise, I felt like people were gonna consider the character dead. Since that all the stuff that WWE did to build it up the Fiend as a monster character and stuff like that. That and he ended up losing there, so yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be easy for WWE to bounce some feedback here if they're gonna have plans to build it back up there after this. So yeah, it was everybody. I'm gonna move on to the next match of everybody. Which was the women's tag team championship match. Everyone, the Night Jacks, champions on the defending titles against the winners of the tag team turmoil for the previous night, Natalia and Tamina there. Thought this was an alright matchup here by there were a couple of, I guess, kind of botchy moments there and stuff like that, could have been better, but I don't think too bad there, so. Plus, I will say there that the crowd was getting behind Tamina there, so hopefully, somewhere down the line there, Tamina and Natalia will probably get the big win there. As unfortunately, tonight was not the night there, as the match ended there with Natalia tried locking in the tried locking in the sharpshooter Nia Jax there, but she didn't realize that she had Baszler being tagged there. So, well, Natalia did lock in the sharpshooter Nia Jax was a cool move there. Baszler stuck up behind there, um, and wanted to carefully clutch on Natalia there. Natalia passed out, and Shayna and Nia retaining here tonight at WrestleMania. So, uh, I say overall, I thought it was an alright match, everybody. But the crowd didn't necessarily have the most, aside from the most to be the Nia Jax face off there. There wasn't necessarily much excitement for the crowd there. But which after the Orton Fiend matchup there, I felt like they could have used something to kind of hype back up there. I thought, I thought the women's tag title match was all right there. It wasn't necessarily the matchup there that did that there. That wouldn't be until the next match, everybody, which I'll get to here in a sec. But overall, I thought it was an alright matchup there. But it was kind of predictable there. So how that was gonna go out there and so that. And while I said not the weakest matchup overall WrestleMania there, this is definitely one of the other weaker matches for the show there. It's in my opinion. So yeah. Everybody, next up, everybody, was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn there. With Logan Paul at ringside there. All he did is do much in the match itself there. And with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they've always had, those two have always had a great matchup face off each other there. Tonight was no exception there. Great back and forth between the two of them there. And definitely a lot of brutal moments there, like the Dragon Suplex, the Ray Gaber there, and and somebody, and different times there where Kevin and Zayn hit hard, the Ray Gaber there, and stuff like that. It was cool to see some references there for some previous matches there, like their matchup in Battleground 2016 there. So I was able to hit the Helluva kick on Kevin Owens there. Scott tried it the same way he did that night there, but Kevin ducked it out of the way. Managed to put Zayn away with a start there. He got the pin for the win there. So, and then the after segment there, which had Logan Paul come out there, but so also the matchup was flat there, but it was all like Kevin Owens there, so he's like, Logan, you're supposed to be my guest of honor, not his, and that led to Kevin Owens get started there to Sami Zayn. And then the Logan Paul was raised up Kevin Owens' arm there and slant him. And well, eventually led to Kevin Owens stunned Logan Paul there, which was cool to see there. So, nice everybody. My prediction of you were there. Yeah. I'd be excited to see. Yeah, I would be happy to see if the right happened ended up happening. So it was cool to see that there. So yeah. Overall, great matchup there. Definitely the matchup that kind of needed to happen there after the crowd wasn't necessarily too excited for the previous matches there. So yeah, especially after the lackluster finish with the Fiend and Ray Orton there. So yeah, and that's when things start picking up from here. So that for the rest of the show. Next, everybody, was Matt Riddle versus Sheamus for Universal. Sorry, what I'm a towels mix up there. Matt Riddle versus Sheamus for the United States Championship, everybody. And this was a very hard-hitting matchup there, but both Sheamus and Matt Riddle looked very strong in this matchup there, but there was one part there that Sheamus tried to hit a white noise for the second rope there, where the rope was some of the rope, but Sheamus did rebound there, but and eventually hit the white noise. But it would be cool if we managed to connect, do it for the second rope there. So, I said very hard hit match everyone, but Riddle did look strong there. But in the end, he did fall to Sheamus there after get hit with a bro kick in midair. Do the moonsault there, and Sheamus hit the bro kick, and Matt Riddle there to knock him out, get the win. And Sheamus now a 3-time United States champion there, but. And Matt Riddle's mouth got busted about the matchup there, and him and Sheamus had a bit of a stare at that, so we might be seeing some war between the two of them there, so it's pretty cool to see. So, overall, I thought it was a really good match, everybody. That was good for Sheamus to win there. I was a little bit of a consolation prize for him there after, him not being involved in the WWE title picture there and stuff like that, so yeah. Really good matchup there. Congrats to Sheamus being kind of through that champ there. Definitely looking more if the WWE's gonna be taking this few days to look. We look forward to see what they got is next for Riddle and Sheamus there in their feud. So yeah. Other one that might happen at Backlash Royale for some reason. Then we end up advertising Backlash a little later on as WrestleMania Backlash, so just trying to get WrestleMania sort of tied in with Backlash there, which was a little weird. So it's might some implications for some continuations for what happened here tonight there and stuff like that. So we'll wait and see. We'll have to wait and see as get a little closer Backlash here by. Next, everybody was Biggie versus Apollo Crews for the Chicago Championship in the Nigerian drum match there. Biggie got managed to get a cool entrance there, having Wale sing to his theme song there, so that there. So a couple superstars get their theme songs sung here at WrestleMania there, so that Biggie being one of them. Other one, this was still a good match. One, it's kind of false advertising. One as Biggie and Apollo didn't necessarily use drums there in this matchup. There, they used like some like kendo sticks there, and there's one part where they used a gong. um, um, they used other weapons there, but that actually used drums as weapons though. So kind of a little bit of false advertisement there. So also still a really good matchup though. Biggie and Apollo went very back and forth here, but he had looked like Big E would get the win there after Apollo tried to hit a frog splash on the table there, but Big E went out the way. Apollo went through the table there. Big E got Apollo up for the big hitting there. And he was going to go over the pin, but then Alcade Dabakato, everyone, y'all might remember him from Raw Underground, but although we were trying to pretend that he was a different person there. Like how back in the old days there, where they would repackage a new superstar there and pretend that they're a different person there and stuff like that. So that's kind of the case with Avocado there. He came out in some military-esque outfit there, attacked Big E, laid him out with a choke slam there. As Apollo came over there, got the pin for the win, and became the new Intercontinental Champion there. So overall, really good matchup there, but a little bit of false advertisement on being on the Nigerian drum match there, but drum fight there, but that was still a good match overall there, but definitely didn't see the ending coming there. I'm glad to see Paulo win there, but hopefully he'll have a strong raise here, called champion there, but and we'll do it. And as for Big E there, I don't know if he'll have a more matchup there between Apollo or have it move on to Universal title picture there. But well, really a matchup there. Never look forward to see what both Big E and Apollo are going to be having next here. So yeah. Sorry about the burp there, but after everybody was the Raw Women's Street matchup there. It was Asuka defending title against Rhea Ripley there. I thought it was a really good match between the two of them there. Although if I had to compare it with Sasha and Bianca there, I still thought Sasha Bianca was a better matchup there. But match to Asuka, Rhea Ripley was a very good one there. And definitely some brutal parts of the matchup there. Like one part there, Asuka hit a DT off the ring apron onto the outside there, Rhea Ripley there. So it was definitely a hard hit match between both Rhea and Asuka there. But Rhea really did counter move for Asuka there. Hit the Riptide to get the win, and she became the new World Champion there. But Asuka, not yet overall strong World Women's Champ there. But I thought it was about time for somebody to take her, to take the title for her there. So that and I felt, as I said in my prediction, I felt like this was definitely a match Rhea Ripley had to win there to recover from last year's Mania match there for losing Charlotte and stuff like that there. I thought that's what happened there tonight. There, Rhea defeated Asuka there. She the new World Champion there. Hopefully, she'll have a strong champion there. This fight similar to what Asuka had. All granted, some of the booking involved with Asuka there, was not necessarily the best. But the overall Asuka had a very strong run as always champion there. I'm expecting the same for Rhea Ripley there. So yeah. And then finally, everybody, we got to the main event of the show with the Triple Threat match for the Universal Championship there, with Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan there. And this is definitely up there as one of the strongest matches for WrestleMania. Everybody, with three big name stars like everybody you expected to have maybe the caliber match up there. That's what happened tonight there. Roman, Edge, and Daniel went hard at each other there, And Jey Uso got some involvement there. He was taken out for a while there after Edge hit him with the execution DT there onto the steps there. Took him out for a while there, but a lot of hard hit moments there. Like using weapons there. Like Daniel Bryan going through the table there. Edge spear braids off the steps there. And then there was one part there where Edge looked like he was going to have a match one there, make Roman Reigns tap out. They lock in the crossface there, but then Daniel Bryan caught Roman's hand right at the nick of time. The both of them had a crossface locked in there, Man, that's when Jey Uso came back out there. Aimed the score up there, so for a bit. Edge shook him out again there for a little bit. The Edge would go and hit the final exclamation point. Sorry about that. I had my stuff mixed up there for a moment. The double crossface there was broken up after Edge. And Daniel Bryan headbutt sure went out there. But that's when Edge decided to use concertos on the Daniel Bryan Reigns there. He managed to hit on Daniel Bryan there, which took Bryan down the match. But then that's when Jey Uso came in there. He made the save for Roman there. And Roman eventually bounced back there. And he hit a concerto on the Edge there. And as the explanation point there, Roman Reigns put Edge on top of Daniel Bryan to get to pin both of them there and retain the Universal Championship. So, like I said, my prediction, everybody, I could see all three of the guys win there, but I would be cool to see Daniel Bryan or Edge win there. I get why WWE had Roman Reigns there. Roman Reigns been booked very strongly as Universal Champ there. Looks like they'll continue booking him strong throughout the year there and stuff like that. So yeah. And for the fan reaction there, that's Roman got the appropriate reaction there, for the first time there. I know there were fans who booed him in the past there, but just because they didn't like him that much there as a performer. But now he's getting the proper booing treatment there, because they're booing him as a because of his heel character there and stuff like that. Now. I have heard some people on Twitter not be too happy about the result there, but, it is what it is, I'm sure Edge or Daniel Bryan will have their shot sometime down the line against Roman Reigns there, but tonight Reigns managed to come out top there and stuff, so yeah. Overall, great matchup there. That was a great way to close out WrestleMania there. As for overall thoughts on WrestleMania, everybody, I thought it was an overall really good show from WWE there, but there were a couple of duds there in terms of matches there, stuff like that, some segments there, but overall I thought it was a really good show there. And for the first live event there for fans, I thought it was it's great to see the fans back there and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll get to see more going forward there and stuff like that. And once things start to get back to normal there and stuff like that, for the pandemic there and stuff like that. So overall, really good nights for both WrestleManias, night 1 and 2. Although, like I said, night 1 was the stronger of the two there if I had to pick. But, definitely recommend checking out there on Peacock if you haven't so already. So, yeah. I'll pretty much wrap things up for my review, everybody. Next entertainment-based review, everybody, will be on the beginning of the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie marathon, everybody, where I'll review the original King Kong vs. Godzilla, everybody, which will be lead up to my review for Godzilla vs. Kong there. So yeah, make sure I'll see you for that there. Pretty much thanks up for that, everyone. If you like what I saw here, make sure to hit the like button, new channel, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so when the uploads. I'll see you all next time. Until this time, break, Sam. Peace.